Hello, rock stars. It's Melissa Mitchell here from Abundant Life Studio. Firstly, I apologize for the quality of this video. I keep saying that I need new ring light, and yes, I still haven't got around to it. Today, I am going to give you 3 tips that you need to absolutely do for your marketing going into 2024. You are completely mad if you don't take this on board. It is going to completely change your marketing. We'll change it, but actually, probably I'll take that statement back. It's not, well, it will change it, but it's actually necessary. So let's just take that narrative back. For those who don't know me, I own a marketing agency. I specialize in organic marketing. If that's a term that's new to you, that is marketing techniques that are using non-paid methods. So, we're not running Google ads, we're not running Meta ad campaigns or anything like that. We certainly can, not to the Google ads, we don't touch that. We certainly can do Meta or LinkedIn advertising, but it is not our main thing. Our main thing is organic marketing, and I'm going to give you 3 tips on what you need to do. And you want to hang around to the third one because it is a complete must. All of these are a must, but 3 is really going to tie all of this together. So I'm going to make this quick, short, and sweet because I'm really not liking the quality of this and looking at myself this way. So here we go. So the first thing is you need to double, triple, quadruple what you are doing. I'm sorry to say that, and I know it is not what you want to hear, but unfortunately, things are getting busier and busier. We have absolutely everything at the palm of our hands now. So what you say? Palm of our hands, tip of our fingers, whatever it is. You have absolutely everything here now at the tip of your fingers, which means that your competitors do too. But not only that, your social media is a search engine as well, which means that you are searchable on there, and which also means that your competitors are. So you need to double, triple, quadruple what you're doing, 50 times at whatever you need to do to get in front of people. I know that's not what people want to hear, and I know that it is overwhelming, but that is why there are agencies like mine that get out and do it for you. We take the pressure off for you, but yeah, you need to. That's just the way that it is. There's also AI now that can help cut this down for you. Word of warning, no, you should never bulk generate your content completely from AI. Yes, I use AI in my marketing, but not to produce my content in whole. I use it for blueprints, and I use it to help outline and to cut down some time, yes, but I never use it to bulk produce. The reason why is it is a double-edged sword. Yes, it's going to cut down your time, but what then is going to happen is your bulk produced content is going to be picked up by Google as bulk produced AI content. You are not going to get seen. You are not going to get seen in the world of algorithms and, the Google algorithm, because it's going to know that is bulk produced. The algorithms still want to know that authentic connection is there, and you're not going to get seen. So the whole thing and the whole purpose is that connection with your audience. The algorithm is not going to pick that up and is not going to prefer your content. So you are doing yourself an injustice if you are just bulk producing your content and churning it out there just to tick a box. And any agency that does that is throwing your money down the drain. Okay, because anyone can go out there and do that and churn over customer after customer after customer. They are not going to get you results. So one thing that we never do is we will just not post on your behalf. And I refuse to do that just to get more customers through the door, because you will not get results and you will not retain a customer that way. The second thing is you need to start looking at your social media as if it was a television channel. So how does a consumer consume your content? Now, if you are joining us, make sure you drop your questions as well. I am streaming this through StreamYard to multiple different channels, my Facebook profile, my business page, Facebook group, LinkedIn, it will go on YouTube, etc. So do make sure that you subscribe, share, and follow. Drop your questions. If I don't see them live, that is because I am using StreamYard software. And of course, if you want to check out StreamYard, make sure in the comment section you'll see a link there. You can try it out for free and see what it's all about. But you do need to treat your social media as if it is a TV channel. Now, if you went onto a TV channel on regular TV and all it was ads and sell, you would turn it off. Your social media is no different. And you have to think about how a consumer consumes content. So they don't sit down and consume, well, let's say go to bed and they're scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. But even then, no one sits down for hours and consumes your content from start to finish. We all like to think they do, but they don't. Okay, so it's like when we want our Instagram feed to be perfectly aligned and colors and matched. No one's looking at it that way. You know, the mum at school when she's picking up their kids is just scrolling, and if something aligns, she'll stop or he will stop, etc. You know, when you're cooking dinner, you'll have a quick scroll when you're on your lunch break. That is how people consume content. So pair that with TV. If you were flicking through channels, what would make you stop? So you need to start thinking about your content and how you prepare your content as a TV channel. What would make someone want to stop on your content? But the difference is you've really only got 3 seconds to grab someone's attention. So those first 3 seconds are really, really imperative. And I've done videos over on my TikTok and my YouTube channel on those first 3 seconds and hooks, etc. I've also got a lot of free downloads and resources you can check out in my bio. There'll be a link somewhere, whatever channel you are watching on. I'm sorry, I can just see the video freezing here. Hopefully you can still hear me, even though this live stream is freezing a little bit. And you can download them for free. And of course, I do have a weekly newsletter that you can subscribe to as well and get all my DIY marketing hacks. So just going back to that, those first 3 seconds are really imperative to stop the scroll and to get you landing on their content. As I said, if you're watching Netflix, you're flicking through the channels, what would make you stop on that channel? It's exactly the same, and that's how you have to think about your social media. Okay, my third point here, which is going to wrap this all up together, my third point here going into 2024 for your marketing that you must do not think of if you are a business, small, big, large, medium enterprise, whatever it is, do not think of yourself, well, if you're a big enterprise, you wouldn't be thinking of this as an afterthought. Do not think of your social media as an afterthought. So many companies, usually small to medium, would think of it this way. Do not think of it as an afterthought. It's not. And unfortunately, more than ever, and going into 2024, you cannot think this way. You cannot think this way anymore. It is not an afterthought. And the reason being is your social media is a search engine. That means your cold prospects, people who don't know you by name, to look you up, but know your product, as in they don't know you as your product, but they know that they need your product. Let's say you're a local lawn business, lawn mowing company, and they type in Shepparton mowing lawns or whatever it is. You need to be searchable in Google for free if you're not paying for Google ads, etc. How the hell are they going to know you if you are not on social media? And then everyone says, oh, but we rely on word of mouth. Okay, that's great. What if you relied on that and a free listing on social media because it's free? If you're doing it yourself, it's free. Why not be free to be searchable on Google as a listing? Because your social media accounts are a search engine. That means when I type that in and people don't know me yet, they can find me on social media on Google through my social media posts. They don't even have to know me, but they can find me. So if they're looking for, say, affordable social media, for example, is one of the key terms that I use in my region, or perhaps I'm advertising in Melbourne or wherever it is, and then one of my TikTok videos pops up, or my Pinterest or my LinkedIn, Boom. That's what a search engine is. A search engine picks up data, and this goes back to why you shouldn't use AI to bulk create your content, because it picks it up as now I do use AI for other things. I use it to generate topics and trending ideas and that sort of thing. Of course I do. But it's not going to pick up bulk produced all the time. It's going to pick up humanized. It's not your content savior. It's going to pick up humanized written content. It's going to favor you in the algorithm so people can pick that up and they know you're on social media, you're posting regularly and consistently, you are going to pop up in the Google algorithm for searchable content. So it should never be an afterthought. The second part to that is that you have something to leverage as a digital footprint. If you do not have a digital footprint, when something happens, you need to move an item quickly, generate some quick cash, or when COVID hit, for example, people didn't have a digital footprint to then leverage. They come to me and they want to advertise, and I'm like, I'm not going to take your money to advertise because it's not going to work. They're like, why? I said, because when people click on your ads and they want to look for that social proof, they're going to come back to your social media and you have no social proof. You've had a page that's been open for 5 years and you've got 4 posts on it. I can't build your social proof and your digital footprint that quickly. Therefore, you have nothing to leverage. Simple. But when you build a digital footprint, you've got all that organic work to leverage when you need it. And if you think it won't happen again, it will. I'm not saying COVID. I'm just saying a similar situation. I'm not talking about a pandemic, but it could be that you don't know. Your particular industry could ban the promotion of those products or service. So one of my clients is a cosmetic doctor. How do we know that one day the government says no more promoting cosmetic Botox and that sort of thing on the internet? How do we know that? Then what will you do? Okay, we've got to have other ways to be able to promote that, but we've got a digital footprint there that we leverage that. It's a whole other ball game, okay? I probably should have gone down that rabbit hole because then that opens up, how do we get that into Google organically? There's other ways we do that through blogs and that sort of thing, but it's probably a bad example. But these things happen. We can still run meta ads. We can still run ads to leverage a digital footprint that's been there in the past. These things happen. So start building up your digital footprint. Do not treat social media as an afterthought because you're just posting. Let's just get a post up to represent our brand. It doesn't work like that. You're using it if you're using it properly, using it as a search engine, you're building up a digital footprint, which is there for know, like, and trust factor with a consumer. You're connecting with your consumer as a touch point. The more touch points you get, which goes back to point one that I was talking about, but doubling up what you're doing, the more touch points from different areas that you're getting with your consumer means you're coming at them from different angles, means that trust again is built up a lot quicker and it's a lot easier to make a conversion. So there you go. These are my 3 things that I recommend for coming into the new year that you need to do in 2024. And I would start now. At time of recording this, it's mid-November. Definitely start doing these things now. If you would like to talk to myself or my agency about having some help with this, let us know and we can certainly get some information out to you. There'll be a link somewhere in my bio or our business page bio. You can click on that if you're not ready to have done for your social media. You can click on that and join our mailing list. And of course, we send out an email weekly on lots of different DIY content tips on marketing, on SEO, organic SEO and that sort of thing. And you can join that for free. And lots of different tips there. And of course, on our channels, we've also got lots of different marketing tips if you are marketing your brand or business on by yourself. Thank you so much for joining. And drop your questions below if you're watching this live or on the replay. And don't forget to subscribe, like, follow, and share for more DIY marketing tips. Thanks for stopping by. We'll chat to you guys next time. Bye.